two news stories for you. Firstly, while on a far front, Tigray forces are finding it hard to advance towards Ethiopia-Djibouti road. In Oromia Special Zone, they have made considerable advance. The pace of their advance was slow, but since yesterday, we have been receiving some reports that TDF and OLA have taken control of another key town in Oromia Special Zone of Amhara region. It seems that battlefronts are now shifting towards the North Shewa zone of Amhara region. I'll brief you in detail about these new gains by Tigray Defense Force and Oromo Liberation Army. Secondly, we'll have a look at a statement from a PP leader about Tigray's independence. Tigray's independence is not much discussed by Prosperity Party leaders, Amhara leaders. They call for unity of Ethiopia. The first time we have seen a statement from a Prosperity Party leader about Tigray's independence. Let me remind you, this war began in November because there were fears, according to Ethiopian government, that Tigray could attack Addis Ababa or Tigray could announce independence. So that one of the reasons behind this war was these apprehensions. Now, PP leaders are talking about Tigray's independence. We'll have a detailed look at the statement by a PP leader. Firstly, viewers, Oromia Special Zone of Amhara region, where TDF and Oromo Liberation Army had taken some places, they have made more gains on this front. They were in control of Kamise. I think more than a week ago they took control of Kamise. Then from Kamise, they were trying to advance towards Karakore, Sanbate and Atay. But air strikes, drone strikes were keeping their advance very slow. Yesterday, I told you about Sanbate, that Sanbate has been taken by TDF and OLA. Atay was under shelling. I tried to confirm about Atay yesterday, could not confirm that. Then late last night, we got this confirmation about Atay as well. Now, Atay has also come under TDF OLA control. Both Sanbate, Atay are now under TDF OLA control. Kamise has already been taken by TDF and OLA. It means that major towns in Oromia Special Zone of Amhara region are under TDF OLA control. Some parts in Jile Temuga are still contested. But major towns in Oromia Special Zone, they have been taken by TDF and Oromo Liberation Army. It means that battlefronts are now going to shift. They have shifted in North Shewa Zone of Amhara region. In a previous video, we talked about Majate. Majate in North Shewa is under TDF OLA control. Apart from Majate, reportedly TDF and OLA have made some gains in North Shewa Zone of Amhara region. We can safely now say, viewers, that TDF and OLA, after taking major towns in Oromia Special Zone of Amhara region, have entered North Shewa Zone of Amhara region. Here, their targets, first target, Shiva Robit. Yesterday, I shared a video from Shiva Robit, which was a news story by an Al Jazeera Arabic reporter showing the presence of Ethiopian forces in Shiva Robit. Shiva Robit has not been taken by TDF OLA so far, but it seems that now battle is going to be close to Shewa. Robert TDF and OLA, after having entered North Shewa, will now advance towards Shewa. Robert Debrecen, Debre Birhan, still under the control of Ethiopian government forces. Some gains, definitely some gains, though the speed has been very slow, but at last TDF and OLA, they have managed to take major towns in Oromia Special Zone. They have entered North Shewa zone of Amhara region. In coming days, we could see fighting close to Shewa Robit, Debrecen and Debre Birhan too. Locals are not resisting a lot here on this front, viewers. We know that Romos are also part of the population in these places. That is why we did not see very stiff local resistance so far in Oromia Special Zone. Secondly, was Tigray as an independent country is a topic which has been under discussion in Tigray circles for months. Now, Prosperity Party leaders are also speaking on this topic. Yesterday, Addis Ababa Mayor Adanech Abebe talked about Tigray's independence. An interesting development, because what did she say, and why is PP, Prosperity Party, their leaders are now discussing Tigray's independence? Because I believe one of the reasons behind the start of this war in November last year was that Ethiopian government led by PP had fears that Tigray could announce independence, that it could attack Addis Ababa militarily. So Tigray was a political and military threat to PP. That is why this war started. One of the reasons. I won't say that these were two only reasons. No. There were other reasons too. Tigray had political ambitions too, as TPLF has political ambitions now as well. Now, PP party leaders are now discussing Tigray's independence. Addis Ababa mayor said in an interview that if Tigray wanted to be an independent country, there was a procedure in Ethiopian constitution, and Tigray could follow the procedure. Yes, what I know is that Ethiopian constitution allows self-determination to regions. But practically, it has not been implemented. Because if you implement it, if you allow regions to self-determine, you might see several countries in Ethiopia, or several semi-autonomous zones in Ethiopia. But now it seems that Addis Ababa mayor is saying that PP is ready if Tigray decides to make use of this article in Ethiopian constitution. Well, Tigray will not announce independence until it is under siege. Western Tigray is still under the control of Eritrean forces, Amhara forces. On all sides of Tigray, there are those countries, those regions which were part of this war, which are part of this war. In this situation, Tigray will never announce independence. It needs a corridor, a connection with some other country. So that is why Tigray forces, they want Western Tigray. They would not announce independence now. But PP party leaders seem to be shifting their position. They are under pressure, no doubt. Ethiopian government under pressure, Tigray forces, Oromo Liberation Army, they are challenging Addis Ababa. They are claiming that they will reach Addis Ababa. So in order to save Addis Ababa, we might see Prosperity Party agreeing to Tigray's independence. It might happen, but Tigray will not announce independence until and unless it has Western Tigray back. Watch a video showing Addis Ababa Mayor Adanch Abebe talking about Tigray's possible independence. Thanks for watching.
مكلكل يلا አሁን ኢትዮጵያን አፍርሰን ሀገረ ትግራይ መመስረት ነው እየተባለ ያለው ኢትዮጵያን ማፍረስ አያስፈልግም የትግራይ መንግስትን ለመመስረት ትግራይን ሀገር ለማድረግ ካስፈለገ አሰራራለን ህግ አለን በህግ መሰረት ሄዶ ትግራይን በህዝብ ውሳኔ መመስረት ይችላሉ ለምንድነው መከላከያ ማፍረስ የሚያስፈልገው ትግራይን ሀገር ለማድረግ ለምንድነው የኢትዮጵያ ልጆች የኢትዮጵያን ነጻነት የኢትዮጵያን ድንበር በተለይ ከማንንም በላይ ደግሞ ትግራይን ሲጠብቁ የነበሩትን እነኛን ጀግኖች አጋድሞ ማረድ የመጣው እነሱ ላይ ቦምብ በመወርወር መረሸን ለምን መጣ በቃ የትግራይ ህዝብ ሀገር መሆን እንፈልጋለን ከኢትዮጵያ ተገንጥነን ካሉኮ ራሳቸው የቀረጹት ህገ መንግስት ላይ ተቀመጠኮ አንቀጽ አለ በዛ መሰረት መሄድ ነው ምንም ከኢህአዴግ ውስጥ ወይም ደግሞ ከብልጽግና ውስጥ ተለይተው እንደወጡት እንደ ሀገርም እንደ መንግስትም እንደዛ መለየት ነው ያንን ስራ ላይ ማን ከለከለ ማንንም አልከለከለም ስለዚህ ፈጽሞ የብሔር ጥቃት የሚባል ነገር